Well, hello and a very good late afternoon from me here in Jakarta. I'm Mr. Gary. Hello there, Mr. Hassan. Hello there, Mohammed Ismail as well. I believe some of you have been having a little look at my video that I produced earlier. Was it today? Or was it yesterday? I can't remember when I published it. Probably yesterday, actually. And I know some of you missed me on Friday night local time, should I say. And the reason for that, we had a number of rainstorms over here in Jakarta, coupled with an earthquake as well. So we had some earthquake tremors going through the building. If you know, I might have mentioned it before. I'm 40 floors above sea level here. If I look out my window over there, I can see across the Bay of Jakarta. Yes, it was certainly quite a frightening afternoon, frightening evening, with the towers swaying and shaking, and plenty of panic, I can assure you, on Friday. So I didn't do anything on Friday. Saturday, of course, I don't normally stream on a Saturday, but I do stream, as and when I possibly can. This evening we're going to talk a little bit about past simple tense. I've got a lot of questions for you. All right, so get ready. Yes, we are well. Mohammed Ismail is asking if I'm well. We are well. Pray and all the rest of it that the tower didn't fall down. But the tower that we were in, it was swaying a bit like this. Like that was the swaying motion. Probably about, I don't know, I would estimate a good 10 centimetres backward and forward. The entire tower block. If you see the size of the tower block I'm in, it's huge. It's really, really big. So the effects of inertia meant that we felt it a lot because we're right up at the top of the tower. The higher you are, in the event of an earthquake, the worse it feels because of the inertia effect. And inertia is one of those things where you just... you don't feel something instantly, you feel it there's a little bit of a delay, and that's what the inertia is. So it's a delay, and it's like a magnification, so it feels a lot worse than it actually was. Some of the distant family or the relatives and what have you said that they didn't feel a thing. And I said, well, where were you? Oh, well, we were on the ground floor of the house, or blah blah blah. Yeah, when you're on the ground floor of the house, it can be quite difficult to feel, but when you're 40 floors up, it can be much more intense. So yes, Friday was a bit of a scary day. We've had had all the rainstorms, the earthquake, and apparently there was a huge volcanic explosion over in Tonga, which is way out east of Australia. All these natural disasters and events. It's no good for anybody, is it? So hello and welcome if you're joining the stream. I can see that the link has been posted in the Fluent English page. The Fluent English page. If you're not familiar with that, I'm a member of a group. We have a WhatsApp group. We have a Facebook group. I will put something on the screen very shortly. Hopefully I've got the QR code for that, and if I don't have the QR code, no, I don't have the QR code. I thought I did, but I don't, so there we go. Yes, so we're talking a little bit about past simple tense. So what is the past simple tense, I hear you ask? Some people have difficulty learning the past simple tense, and you will know the past simple tense as verb to. Alright, so we talk about verb frames. We talked a little bit about that in the last live stream, and how verbs can be categorized. So you have the infinitive, then you have the past simple, then you're going to have the past participle of the verb. Past simple is exactly what it is. It talks about an action that finished in the past. Alright? And I think a lot of learners have difficulty remembering these verbs, especially those irregular verbs. Alright, so we're going to try and focus on some of those tonight. We're going to try and do a little quiz. I've got a quiz game show for you, and I've got little sentence rearrangements for you as well, so I hope you're all good. And I better just check my camera. My audio seems to be working good, and or it seems to be working well, which I should say is good as well. So there we go. Right, let's get cracking. We'll have a look at this past simple tense. Alright, so it's subject plus the verb to. That's how some teachers teach it, and some teachers will actually say it's subject plus the past simple tense of the verb. You might hear that, and what that actually means is we're talking about, okay, the verb in the infinitive form is this, but when we talk about an event in the past, we change that verb. We either add ed for regular verbs, and if it's an irregular verb, then it could be a completely different word, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about that as we go through the stream. Alright, so I'm going to just share with you a little screen now, a screen that shows you, okay, it will show you how to use the past simple form. And to do that we need a timeline, and I've got a really good timeline for you here, so just give me one moment while I do that for you. Right, okay, so we're now looking at a timeline, and this is one of the easiest ways in which we can talk about the past simple tense. Alright, if we look here, for example, we can see we've got the past. Alright, we also have the present. We can mark that with an X, or you might see that quite often. And if we look at this little X here, it says the past simple describes actions without specifying a time that has already finished. That might not necessarily be true. Alright, we can specify times in the past simple. I did it earlier. She did it yesterday. It happened at 3 p.m. Okay, so those are three quick examples there of we can use time. So I'll just have to correct these sheets just to make sure it's good. Past simple, verb plus ed, so that's the regular form of the verb, or we can have the irregular form. Alright, it's the same either way. Example: I finished my work and went to the beach. Now, I lived in London for 3 years. Okay, so that person is saying that he or she does not live in London at the time of speaking. Okay, that's what past simple is. Now, if that person still lives in London, then you might use present perfect, and that's where the difference is. So that sentence would then be transformed into I have lived in London for 3 years. Basically, if we think about the future, it's still ongoing. Alright, that action of living in London is still ongoing. Here is 3 years ago. Alright, so we're talking about the past for those 3 years up to the present, and or just before the present if we're using past simple. I lived in London for 3 years, meaning that person does not now live in London. Alright. I was at home today. Great. I have been at home all day. Two simple things, two contrasting sentences there. I was at home today, meaning at the time of speaking that person is not at home. Alright. I have been at home all day. That's me personally speaking right at this moment in time. And that's present perfect, right? Because we're using the present perfect to show that that action is still ongoing, still important now. And I always think about past simple as, the event happened in the past and is not important now, whereas present perfect probably does have relevance at the time of now. Excuse me for one moment while I just activate the lighting there. I'm just going to activate the lighting. And you'll see here often used adverbs. Okay, so we can often use these adverbs. We can have often, all right, talking about an event that regularly happens or happened. Usually, an event that rarely happens, which is similar to, rarely. Usually, the frequency is less. All right. Always, an event that regularly happens, and then never, an event that doesn't happen. Okay, so when we talk like that, we can use those adverbs in any tense. And these adverbs here, there are lots of adverbs of frequency. These are just 4. All right, so we might do another session, live session video, something like that. Comment in the box, do you want live sessions or would you rather have videos? Let me know, because I enjoy doing the live lessons, live sessions. I also enjoy making videos, and that's why I do this. All right. So you could comment and tell me in the comments box just as I'm going through this, and then I'll read the comments in a moment and highlight them for you. Affirmative sentences are subject plus the past simple. All right. So it's the verb plus ed or an irregular verb plus the object. All right. So it's one or the other. Cannot be both. All right. Negative sentences, subject plus did not. So we could use did not or "nt". All right. Have not. I have not paid her yet. All right. Well, that's present perfect, isn't it? This is what I mean. You can get very confused with this. I have not. You cannot really use have not. Cannot is probably the appropriate one. So I can't. Could not. All right. I couldn't go there. I couldn't go there. So we might always want to watch this and be a little bit careful. Base form of the verb plus the object. Questions, did plus subject. All right. Did you eat? Right. So this is a past simple question now. Did you eat earlier? Did you go there? Did you stay at home all day? Let's look at these 3 examples. Did you finish your work? Yes, I finished my work and went to the beach. Did you live in London? Yes, I lived in London for 3 years. Did you stay at home today? I was at home today. Alright, I was at home today, I was at home all day, etc. So, when we go into those, when we dive into those, thank you very much, Mr. Deepak. Hello and good evening to you. Let me just figure out how to turn the screen share off. There we go. Thank you so much, Mr. Deepak. Nice to see you as well. Can I read my message now, Mr. Gary? Have you sent me a message, Mr. Deepak? If you confirm where and how you sent the message, then I can read the message. Just give me a second. Can you read my message now, Mr. Gary? Well, unless you've sent me another message, Mr. Deepak, I'll wait for your. Sometimes there is a delay on these, so I will delay a little bit and just hope that those come through. Let me have a look at that. Both live streams and videos are good. I couldn't choose between them, says Mohammed Ishmael. He's always coming on and commenting, and that's a really great thing. All right, a really great thing. So past simple is actually a very common tense that's used, and like I say, the timeline is a really good way of doing it. You can draw these things yourselves, and it just helps us to visualize. All right, visualize the tense that we're using, and we think then, okay, right, well, I need to put something into past simple. Okay, well, again, let me just show you what I'm talking about, and then it makes it a bit easier for you guys there at home. So if we draw a little timeline, right, it doesn't even need to be perfect, right? We could say that this X is now. All right. Now you might want to change color here or something like that, just so it's easier. And the event happened at some point in the past. Okay. And I'm writing with my mouse. Holding the mouse there and dragging it around. Okay. Now this particular event might not, or more often than not, doesn't have any relevance. Okay. It's not important often when speaking, when writing as well. And it's just really a case of getting used to these verbs. Okay. You can use the verb aerobics technique, which I showed you in the past. Go and then went. Okay, so if I want to talk about somewhere I went in the past, I could say like this. Okay. I went. Now, where did I go earlier today, Mr. Go? I went to the fruit shop. Okay. Now, because that event happened in the past, watch what happens in a moment. I went to the fruit shop. Okay. Now, you can add more detail to this, but we're just going to keep it simple. Now, because this event of going to the fruit shop happened earlier today, right, it's not important now, all right, but I'm simply telling you that that's something I did in the past. So I could use like this, or I could change it and put an adverb here, right? Today, comma. I went to the. I hope you can read that. I went to the fruit shop. Okay. Today I went to the fruit shop. So here, I mean, it's still today, right? But what I'm talking about happened at a time in the past, and it's not important now. All right, so even though we're still on today, we can still use past simple for events that occurred before now. Okay, so that's really it. Past simple, it's quite straightforward. When we use, or when we say past simple, that's literally what it is. And I'll call it a sketch, past simple sketch. So when we do that, and I hope that you could see that there, just one moment. Okay, just one moment while I switch off my hand phone there, or I put it into mute mode. I'll put it into mute mode because I'm being phoned. Someone's trying to call me and I know who it is. It's my mother. Yes. But she'll keep ringing me now. And I tried ringing her earlier on and it's like anything else. Too late now, I'm busy. Alright, I'm busy. So I rang my mother earlier. and now she's phoning me again. Classic example of past simple. I'm talking about an event that happened in the past. Okay, I've got hello Pallavi. Pallavi is here as well. Hello, good evening Pallavi. A much easier one for you tonight, Pallavi. I've just been explaining past simple tense to those who are joining. A couple of people coming in and out, which is great. And what we're going to do is get on with this quiz. It's a bonus live stream tonight. I don't normally do Sunday live streams, as you know, but I haven't done any in the past. And I missed Friday. It was an interesting conversation. You can catch it up on video on demand if you want to know why or what. And it's an interesting little story for you. Right, so some good little past sentences here now, and I think it's a good time to do a little bit of testing, have a little bit of fun. Alright, let's see how you go with this one. I'm sure that it will come up anytime soon. There we go. Alright. Okay, so if you remember this particular type of quiz, and we put the words in order. Alright, so we put the words in order. Just a minute. Put the words in order. We're looking for the past tense or the past simple, right? The past simple verb. Alright, so once we do that, we usually have, it's either the subject or the question word, right? So it's a bit easier than the last one, I hope. I hope this one is. Teacher, I'm so sad today, but I can't tell you the reason. Alright, okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that you're sad. You know, I hope I cheer you up, or I hope I brighten up your day, Pallavi. I hope that you enjoy coming. I know you enjoy coming, otherwise you wouldn't be here. And you know, we have to try and cheer up. So I'm watching the chat now, guys. So did you what yesterday do? Okay, so put in the chat now, guys, if you can rearrange this sentence and tell me what the answer is. Tell me the answer. What is the answer? Okay. What did you do yesterday? That's right, Mohammed Ismail. Remember your question mark as well. So look, we've got the past tense of the verb here. We've got the subject. And now we've got the verb do. What did you do yesterday? Perfect. Good job. Right. Okay, here's another classic one. Try your best and tell me what the answer is here, guys. Okay. Remember, it's got a question mark, okay? So when you're typing, put the question mark in. It just helps you train your mind that, oh yes, that's the important bit of punctuation, isn't it? We must try and get that. Yes, are we missing something there, Mohammed Ismail? Yes, Pallavi's got a question mark. Excellent job. How was your weekend? How was your weekend? Good job. Well done, Mohammed Ismail. He's now got a question mark. Good job. Excellent job there. Okay. Aha. Let's have a look at this one. This one looks like it's a bit trickier. So try your best, guys, with this one. Remember, look for the past tense of the verb, and we also, the first word must be the one with a capital letter, right? So that's going to make it easier for you. So now we've got the interrogative here. That's what this is. It's an interrogative. Who, what, when, where, why. So after that, we now need a past tense of the verb, all right? Or of the verb. So It's the past tense of do. Does anybody know the past tense of do? Yes, and what have we forgotten? Have we forgotten to put something there, Mohammed Ismail? When did you chat? Now we need a conjunction. No, that's not quite correct. Good, he's got a question mark. Well done. When did you chat? We need a conjunction. Okay, this is the conjunction word, right? When did you chat with? When did you chat with your friends? Okay, guys, let's have a little try at this one now and see if you can solve this one. Remember, bonus, a pat on the back if you get the punctuation perfect. All right, punctuation perfect. Maybe I should make some merch and call it punctuation perfect or perfect punctuation and put lots of little punctuation marks on. That would be funny, wouldn't it? I remember one of my students said, "Mr. Gary, will you make some merch if you're a YouTuber?" I said, "Well, yeah." I don't know if anyone would buy it though. "Yeah, I'll buy it, I'll buy it." Oh, no, you won't. Okay, so let's have a look. What's the first word here? Ooh, but it's not when, is it, Mohammed Ismail? Not when. Try again. Let me help you. Where? Where? TikTok started following me. I don't know about that. Where Come on, guys. Look for the past tense of the verb here. Okay. Is this a verb? No. This one? No. This one is, but that's not past tense. Okay, so we need a past tense. Past simple tense, okay? Yes, well done, Mohammed Ismail. It's okay, don't worry about making mistakes. That's why we're here. Isn't it? We can make mistakes in here all day long. Alright? That's why I love mistakes. Okay, because that's why I'm here, right? To help you guys. You want to improve, you want to get better at English, you want to know a little bit more, I'm going to help you do that. You make all the mistakes you need. That's what I'm here to do, help you. Correct those mistakes. Okay, I don't know what happened there, Pallavi. Sometimes YouTube does retract those messages, so I don't know what you typed there, but some certain phrases or things might not be acceptable, so it does that automatically. It's not me doing that. Where did you... We need a subject. We need a subject word. A subject word. Where did... Where did you... And then I think it's this, isn't it? Listen to... music last... Where did you listen to music last week? Did you listen to it at home? Somewhere else? Oh, this is a good one. I like this one. So try your best here, guys. I've really helped you with that previous one. Try your best here. I think this is quite a common one. Okay. Remember, look for that capital letter word, the interrogative, because these are questions, right? Most of these are questions, so it's not what is the word? What time did you have dinner yesterday? Says Mohammed Ismail. Let's have a look. What time? Good. Did. Right, so now we've got past tense of the verb. Now we need a subject pronoun there. What time did you have dinner yesterday? I think that's good. Well done. Excellent job. Okay. Oh, this is a good one. I think you'll easily get this. This one's easy. Easy for you guys. Easy for you guys. Easy for you guys. Let's have a look. Okay, let's have. Did you do your homework last night? Yes, of course. I bet some of you have asked your friends that in the past. Did you? Good. Do your homework last night? Did you do your homework last night? Yes, of course. So good job there, well done. Now, to did you go bed? Time yesterday what? Huh? Try your best to solve this one, guys. I know you can do this one. This one should be quite easy. And good, Mohammed Ismail's remembering to put his question marks in there as well. So go ahead and try your best and see if you can solve this word jumble conundrum based on the past simple, guys. Go right ahead. You could, if you're watching on VOD, of course, you could type them in the comments as well. No problem. Alright, so remember, you type it in the comments. Go right ahead. What time did you go to bed yesterday? Let's try that. What time did you go to? What time did you go to bed yesterday? Well done if you got that correct. Good job. Hello, Sophia. You're joining us as we are going through a little past simple test. So the idea is that you look what's on the screen. These are word jumble sentences, alright? I've already explained some past simple to everybody. We're going to look at was, were, maybe a little bit later on. Yes, perfect, Pallavi, well done. Sophia, if you want to join, go right ahead and unscramble the words and put them in the comments. That's all that you have to do, alright? Okay, was weather last? What week like the? Go right ahead and type in the answers there, guys, and then I'll try and put your answers in. And remember, you know, it's a good idea if you use those things exactly that are on the screen. Example, there's a question mark there, so make sure your answer has a question mark. Okay, always a good reminder to train yourself to make sure you put those punctuation marks in. You know, you get a test or an assessment, or you have to go to an IELTS examination or TOEFL or CAP or something like that, CAS. Those are easy places where you'll lose points. Alright, so be really diligent about the punctuation. What was the weather like last week, says Mohammed Ismail. Let's have a try at that. What was? Good, of course, past tense of the verb. The weather. Right, so we need a determiner for this. The weather like last week. Whoops, daisy. What was the weather like last week? And we get a very good round of applause there. Well done to you if you got those ones correct. Alright. So let me just end now that screen share so I can bring myself back. Hello, Pallavi. Right, okay, I'm going to see some of, I'll just put some of these on the board. I mean where, yes, I know that's so it's okay, don't worry about mistakes. What time did you have dinner yesterday, says Mohammed Ismail. Good job. Did you do your homework last night, Mohammed Ismail again? And he puts the question mark there. What time did you go to bed yesterday? Good. Well done. He's remembering to put that question mark. Hello, Sophia. Friends, F-R-N-D-S. I'm not sure what that means. Perhaps you're friends with Pallavi. I don't know. Or perhaps you're friends with somebody else. I don't know. What time did you go to bed yesterday? Perfect. Well done. And really good. Sophia, hi, she says. What was the weather like last week? Okay, good. What was the weather like last week? Answers Pallavi. Yes, Pallavi, just remember, capital letter. Okay, so this is one of those skills where, one of those things you have to try and remember. Try to remember to use those exact words, and the more you do that, guys, the more you do that, the better you'll become. Improve that accuracy. Okay, now I know you like my little quizzes, don't you, and you enjoy joining and studying, and I might want to talk about was, were, so I'll just take a couple of moments to do that. Okay, and what is the infinitive of was, were? Alright, well, it's quite straightforward. Okay, so if Mr. Gary puts this, I know you like my drawings as well, right? Ah, dear. Okay, let me have a look. Are we screen sharing? Yes, I think we are. Let me just try that. I'm just checking. Just checking right now. So the infinitive, okay, is be. Okay. Now you'll notice this. You'll have the past simple. Okay, and you'll see this in a dictionary or in any irregular verb list. All right, and you're probably thinking, well, why? Okay, why? Why do we have two? Well, we have to pick one. Alright. Right, so if we think about the pronouns, okay? Let's have a look at the pronouns. So I'll put the pronoun there. So I, you, we, they. Okay. She. Now watch out with American English, because this is different with American. Okay. They was. They would just use was more often than not, and a lot of people would forget the use of were. All right, they maybe don't use it properly. All right, so we have to try and think about that. So what word is in here? Do we use was or should we use were? I, you, we, they. What word goes here? What word goes with the correct pronoun there, guys? What word goes with the appropriate pronoun? Okay. Am I sharing at the moment? Aha. I thought I was sharing. Right. So have a little look at that. There's a little puzzle for you. Alright, try your best, see what you think of that. What word goes here and which one should we use here? Alright. Tell me if you want to put some examples in, and then I know that you're seeing this correctly. Okay, maybe you want to put an example. Okay, you might want to use an example sentence. That's no problem. So, number one, Mohammed Ismail says were. Okay. They were, we were, you were. Or is it you was? Well, it depends if you're using British English or American English. It's going to be affected that way. Okay, I were, right? It probably should be more often than not I. Could go there as well. And like I said, more often than not, British English and American English, there could be a difference there. He, she, it was. Okay. You was, I would more likely say you were, right? You were there yesterday. We were there yesterday. They were there yesterday. He was there yesterday. She was there yesterday. I was there yesterday. It was there yesterday. Alright? So I would probably say is was. Okay. And as I mentioned, with American English speakers and users would have different ways of using that language depending on how they've learned English. Alright? The way it works is quite can be quite different, so you have to be a little bit mindful of that, guys. Alright. Okay, let's have a little look at this next quiz and see where we go from there. If you've got any English questions or you're just joining, I'm Mr. Gary. We're talking a little bit about past simple tense this evening. We've already done a little bit of study. We've done a little quiz, a word reorder exercise. If you're catching us on VOD or you're catching up now, hello, welcome. And we're going to have another little quiz now, right? A lot of this is about practice. I've spent some time now explaining the tense and it's past simple. And I thought to myself, believe it or not, I thought to myself, the reason I'm doing this one like this is this. The video I uploaded yesterday, I usually put end cards at the end of the video, okay? So if you want to watch another video from me, it's very easy. And I suddenly discovered going through, and I said in the video, oh yeah, you could go to click here if you want to view a video about past tense, past simple. And I went through my catalogue of videos, and I thought, you know what? It looks like I haven't made any videos about poor old past simple. Why haven't I done that before? Well, time, I think. Time. It's one of those tenses you can really get into it. Takes a lot of time to make, so you know, I want to make sure that I'm doing the best job possible for you guys, that you find it easy, you're comfortable here, you're safe here, there's no problem, and Mr. Gary is going to help you wherever possible. Alright, so here we go. Another past simple tense quiz! Always great for some practice. Now, I haven't made this one, so I'm just using a template one. Let's see what happens. Credit the author there. And I know that some of you love these quizzes. Ooh, now I'll pause, and this one's a tricky one. She blah 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 not work yesterday. Alright. Which one's the correct answer? Which one is the correct answer here, guys? Type your answer for the blank in the chat box. Type your answer to the blank in the chat box. I'm waiting. Pallavi says, hey, she did not work yesterday. Mohammed Ishmael says, did not work. Yes, I don't think it cannot be B, because didn't worked. Can't do that. Did worked. Well, it's a negative, we think, because she wasn't there, right? Didn't works. No, I think you're all correct there. Well done, guys. Let's have a look at this one. Okay, they blah 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 2 days ago. Is it A, meted? Is it B, did meet? Is it C, met? Or is it D, metted? Pallavi says meet. Did meet. Mohammed Ismail says met. Right, I'm going to take... Shall we take a 50-50, guys? Oops. I think Pallavi deleted her answer, and I think she's changing her answer now. It's okay if you want to change your answer. Shall we take a 50-50? Let's take a 50-50. Aha! So, I think the answer is C on this, in this instance. Met. Meet is the infinitive, M-E-E-T. Met is the past simple, guys. Alright. Well done, Mohammed Ismail there. Good job. Pallavi, well done. It was a close guess, but it catches people out, alright? Now, we've looked at this verb before. She buy a dog 2 years ago. She buy a dog 2 years ago. What is the verb to or past simple of this? Is it A, boughted? Is it B, buyed? Is it C, did buy? Or is it D, bought? It's an irregular verb, is this, so it cannot have ed. Okay. Aha, Pallavi says she thinks it could be D. So I think she's taken a bit of a change there. There's a change. Good. That's good. Let's try D for you, Pallavi. I think I have a sneaky feeling that's the right one. Bought. Yes. Because it's irregular, cannot be ed, right? We spoke about this the other day. Good job. Right, I'll try and get you a 50-50 lifeline. I think that's more valuable than points at this stage. Okay. There's your 50-50 lifeline. Yay! I can hear you all cheering right now. Going crazy. Oh my words, right. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah, she see her granny yesterday. This one's a tricky one. I'm going to help you here because I don't know if the author has done it correct. Did she see? Right, we have the past tense of the verb do. So this one's did. Okay. Did she? It's not seen because that's verb 3. Alright, that's the past participle. So it's not be. Did she see? Well, there's no such word. Or there is such a word, but totally inappropriate. I think the answer here, guys, is... Where is my mouse? Guys, can you see my mouse? What's the answer, guys? Look where my mouse is. Type C. I think C was the answer. Thank the Holy Lord. There wasn't a mistake in the answer key. Oh. Right, okay, yes. C was the answer, Pallavi. Good job. Now, let's have a look at that. We, blah, 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 be at the party yesterday. We was at the party yesterday. We were at the party yesterday. We been at the party yesterday. We beed at the party yesterday. Come on, guys. What do you think the answer is here? No, Well, that's why you're here. Isn't it? That's why you're here, because you're going to see stuff like this all the time, I think. But the more you do, the better you'll become. Alright. No, because this one's a verb 3. We only need verb 2. Alright? So it's not that one. Alright? It's not that one. So try again. If you saw that diagram Mr. Gary drew earlier, you'll know what the answer is. And the answer is... should be were. I wouldn't say was. American English speakers might be inclined to say was. Oh, we was hungry, so we went to the diner. Like that. And the answer was were. Yes, good job. Well done. Okay, let's have a look. My mum, blah, 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 pancakes yesterday. My mum, A, cook pancakes yesterday. Cooked pancakes yesterday. Cooks pancakes yesterday. Did cook pancakes yesterday. B. She says B. Pallavi says B. And the answer is... correct. You're correct. Maybe you're just a bit unsure of yourself. It's okay. You got it right. Well done. Well done. You can do it. Don't doubt yourself. Oh no, Mr. Gary's lost the points. Please. Oh well, 100 will do. 100 is better than nothing. Yeah, good job. Okay. Let's have a look at this. Oh, yes. We, blah, 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 not play games last week. Okay. Is it a we not play? It's not that. We need a verb, right? We need a negative verb here. This one's not negative. So it's not that one. Okay, it's not B. This one is incorrect because it has ed on the end. Didn't, played, cannot be that. So the answer must be what then, guys? It's not C. It's not C. It's not A, B or C. So the answer must be... we didn't play games last week. D. She types D. Good job. Well done. You see, it couldn't be C because there was ED with didn't. You can't do that. Alright? It's one or the other. Mr. Gary might have to make a video about past simple. She, blah, 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 to go shopping. She decided. She decided. She decide. She did decided. A. Pallavi. I think you're right. I think you're right. Okay, just a second. Okay, I blah 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 study English last year. Is it study? Is it studied? Is it studied with a Y? No. Or studied? S-T-U-D-Y-E-D? No, it's not that one. The answer must be... I think it's B. Yes! I think you're correct. Good job, well done. Very nice, very simple, very easy. Okay, let's have a little look at this one. Alright, next. Oh my god, it's another bonus round. Woo! Keep an eye out, Mr. Gary. Ah! I think it's this one. Yes. Good job. Well done. Okay, here comes the next question. I'll just put a pause on that while the stream catches up. Right, I'll read it for you. We blah 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 find money 2 days ago. Is it we find money 2 days ago? Is it we found money 2 days ago? Is it we finded money 2 days ago? Or is it we finds money 2 days ago?
What? Yes.
Pallavi says B. We found money 2 days ago. I hope you're cheering up a bit now. You're getting these answers correct, and I don't know where Mohammed Ismail is. If he's there, I don't know who's there. I've got different numbers in chat at the minute, so I don't know. Okay, now, did she blah 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 the party last night? We've seen an example of this already, and we need verb. We need did, but this one's not. Whoever's typed this up's not me, by the way. Did she come? I think is the answer. Did she come? I think the answer's C. What's the answer? It can't be that, because that's past tense already. And it's a question, isn't it? So, did she come?
Try that again. Is it C?
Is that correct? Is it C, Pallavi?
I don't know. There's not many people here at the minute, or if chat is delayed somewhat. I can't see much in the chat.
Okay, let's have a look, guys, for the next one. Lots and lots of practice tonight here in English speaking skills. If you're joining, hello, welcome. We're just doing a little past simple quiz, and let's have a look. They blah 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 not arrive in Warsaw last night. Now, this is a Polish city, Warsaw. This is a Polish city, so Poland. They didn't arrive. Okay, I think is the answer. It's not did arrive, not no, because the word order's wrong. Didn't arrived cannot be ed with didn't. Okay, didn't not arrive. That's like it's a double negative.
Alright, so it's not that one.
And the answer is,
it must be, you're right,
Pallavi. I think she's chosen D. D's your final answer, right? Let's have a look. Good job. Final answer D. Okay, she gets another 22 points for that one. Time bonus. And I think she's going to get another card. I think she might want 200 points, but I'm not sure. I will try my best for you, Pallavi. Ta-da! Okay, get ready. And here comes the next one. It's a few more to go just yet. I think 7 more, is it? My friends, now we need the past simple of have, okay? So the answer, it's not this. It's not this because it's haved, cannot. Hadded, it's not that either, no such word.
The answer must be
A, Pallavi, A. Yes!
She says had. Good job, well done.
You see, you're improving all the time. Alright, it just takes time. That's why I'm doing these quizzes. I hope they help you. Right, now we need an interrogative. That's what these are. Where is place? Who is person? What is thing? When is time? So it must be...
It must be...
No, it's not. It's not A. Because the guy replies, I bought a car.
I thought initially it was A, but it's not. It's what.
That's the thing about paying attention, isn't it, and reading it. I nearly got that wrong. You've got to read these things carefully. The answer was in the question, which is what I say to my students. She went to Zakopane. Never heard of that place. I assume it's a place, Zakopane. So we need an interrogative for place. And the answer is... where? Well done. You had 1 second left on the clock. Oh my goodness me, I nearly didn't click the button then. Let's have a look. Oh my goodness me, the bonus rounds are coming thick and fast. Okay. And we have 200 points. Yay for Mr. Giddy. Good job. Okay. Oh my goodness me. Look at all these. Now, this one is method. They got to school by bus. Alright. So, it's not this one, it's not this one, it's not this one, it's not that one. So, it must be, what's the answer? The answer is... it's how. Well done. If you got how. Yes, well done, Pallavi. I don't know where Mohammed Ismail is. I think he's gone. Maybe he doesn't like these quizzes anymore. But these things are good for practice, right? Aha! Blah, blah, blah. Did he leave Poland? Now, we need an interrogative of time. Because, look, time, okay? So... what's the word for time? Is it this one? No. 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 Is it this one? Yes. She beat me to it. Well done, Pallavi. Good job. I'm proud of you. Well done. That was excellent. I didn't think you'd get that because it was a tricky one. Blah, 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 did you meet? Now, this one is, I met John. So, this is a person. Okay, so we need an interrogative about people or person. What's the answer? I'm going to tick it because we're running out of time. Good job, well done. You did it just in time. Excellent. Who? That's right. Who? Who did you meet? I met John. Okay, I think this is the final bonus round. Let's get this one done. And then... whoa! Okay, let's try that one. 200 points. Bing! Well done. She blah 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 not do her homework yesterday. She blah 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 not do her homework yesterday. We need a negative and a positive verb here. So this is the negative and then the positive because that's the action, right? This is the auxiliary. So the answer is C. She didn't do her homework yesterday. Alright, yes. Good job. Pallavi answers C. I think she corrects herself. And I think there's a bit of help too, but that's okay, isn't it? Okay, I'll show you the answer key for this one, guys. And the answers are... she didn't work yesterday. Try and repeat after me and that will help your English. She didn't work yesterday. They met 2 days ago. She bought a dog 2 years ago. Did she see her granny yesterday? We were at the party yesterday. My mum cooked pancakes yesterday. Look how many times yesterday has been used in this game. We didn't play games last week. Alright. She decided to go shopping. I studied English last year. Then we go down. We found money 2 days ago. Did she come to the party last night? Remember, must start the sentence with a capital letter in that instance. So I'll check with the author about that one. They didn't arrive in Warsaw last night. My friends had a party at the weekend. What did you buy? I bought a car. Where did she go last summer? Oh, she went to Zakopane. 16. How did they get to school? They got to school by bus. When did he leave Poland? Well, he left Poland 2 years ago. Who did you meet? I met John. She didn't do her homework yesterday. Okay, good job, guys. Well done to you. If you got those all correct, I can see it's only Pallavi in at the moment, and the other person is myself. So Pallavi, you're getting all the limelight today. Alright, yeah, I'll just put some of your responses on the screen here. But perhaps it's an unusual stream and an unusual stream time for my subscribers. They're not used to me coming on Sunday, so you know that's how it is sometimes. Okay, do you have any questions? Have you learned something about the past simple today? Have you enjoyed the stream? Put your comment in the chat box. If you're watching on VOD, thank you so much for watching. You may also want to go here if you want to watch another one of my videos, and there's I'll put a playlist here. Also remember, you can subscribe by pressing this button here. If you haven't subscribed, go right ahead, press that subscribe button. Help me and my channel grow. I'd be so grateful. Take care of yourselves, guys, and I'll see you all. If you want a stream tomorrow, you can put some comments or send me a message. Tell me what you'd like to make a stream about, and I'll try and help you. All the very best to you. Have a wonderful day ahead, and I'll see you all next time.